Welcome back, everyone. This is Mando for Show. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name is Jody Kelly.
And my name is James Baker.
And we're going to be watching along episode 5, chapter 15, which is season 2, episode 7, The Believer. I should stop doing air quotes. I don't know why I keep doing them, but don't know who the believer is in this one, so maybe we can have a discussion later on.
Mm-hmm.
We're also going to talk about our favorite mimes. Was that what we were talking about? Memes. That was it. Yeah. Memes. Mm-hmm.
Mimes.
Mimes. Our favorite
cool
Mandalorian memes at the end of the show.
That's what all the cool kids do, isn't it?
Because
something we're calling the
cool.
after show for show.
Yes.
After show for show.
Yes.
Catchy.
It's very catchy. If you want to have timely reminders of when we throw up a video, then you want to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and the YouTube algos will do its thing and send you information. I don't know how it works. And if you wouldn't mind helping the channel out as well, this would be awesome if you could punch that like button. Share it on social media, Mastodon, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest. I don't know what you use. It would be nice if you could share it. It would really help the channel out, and we really appreciate it. We also have merchandise. If you go to superkellybros.teespring.co, you can buy some shirts.
Get your merch out, Jody.
There you go. Jody's got some merch. There will be more merch out. That's currently the only shirt that we have is just the Super Kelly Bros logo.
That is nice.
But we're working in some other merch just now, so we'll get that out as soon as possible. But yeah, we should probably start the show. Look at him, little Grogu.
That's why we're here.
Oh no, he went away. There he is. He's back. Do the baby handy.
Right, enough.
Right. Let's go for the show. Go for the show. All right, ready? So we're going to count down 3, 2, 1, go, and then we'll go into 3. On go. 3,
go on, go.
2, 1, go.
Full recap, people.
Full recap. Yeah.
Never skip it.
No, never ever skip. And
always relevant. Sorry. Although we did see the Razor Crest blow up again.
I know. That is a tragedy.
But we did get to see Boba.
We did.
And all his glory.
Mm-hmm.
I want one of those coins.
It's it feels like a challenge coin.
What, do you mean Cara Dune's coin?
Yeah, the tin star.
Aye.
Is it a sheriff's badge?
I think it's a sheriff's badge.
Not a rusty.
It's a tin star.
Not a rusty sheriff's badge, just a sheriff's badge.
No. We don't do that on this show.
No. Remember, there's children watching. There's somebody watching anyway, that's for sure.
Oh?
For sure. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
I'm
going to go for it. See if I can do this.
Go for it. Do it this time.
Right. Darth, BB-8, 3PO, Kylo Ren, R2, A-Wing pilot, Scout Trooper, Stormtrooper, Boba Fett.
Is it not Mando at the end?
I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I think I'm right, actually.
Another AT/AT in the background there with taking up the TIE fighter. I thought this was a nice wee touch. Like what they're doing is basically getting Imperials to dismantle the Imperial army.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, this is a kind of Fallen Jedi, the game. There's a bit of that in it.
That's right, yeah.
Kind of junk.
It looks like K2SO's legs.
It does.
Congratulations, you're being rescued.
Here he is.
Punch.
Oh, Billy Blasters.
Do you know he's such a good fit in this as well, Bill Burr?
He is.
And it's funny when you see him get interviewed how much he hated Star Wars. Now he's like, obviously he's in it. He's going to say he loves it, but
apparently it's an in-joke. It's an in-joke with Jon Favreau because he was trying to get him to do it. He goes, I don't know, I don't like this Star Wars stuff. And he goes, no, your fans will love it. The fact that you hate it.
But one of his best friends is a total geek and doesn't like sports. And when he told him he was in it, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill you." Sorry, James, you were going to say about Cara
I
Dune.
was just going to say Cara Dune is just, or Marshall Dune, I should say.
Marshall
It's
Dune.
brilliant, man. I just love it when she's in it.
Yeah.
That robot is a proper Ralph McQuarrie robot. If you got,
Yeah.
I'm now, after seeing all the art that takes place in the credits, I'm going to go and buy one of the Ralph McQuarrie books.
Oh yeah.
And I just think it's.
I was in Waterstones. On Tuesday there, man. They have got some cracking books.
This is such a Bill Burr
Ridley Scott,
conversation
things
that's
like
going
that.
on here. Where he's
I
going,
know.
just common courtesy to say what you're doing.
Now, Boba Fett here.
Painted armor.
Did he have Airfix kit paint
See,
on board his ship so that he could do that, or what?
They probably stopped off in Navarro. There's probably a paint shop there, like a Sherman
He's
Williams.
got that wee tiny brush for ages.
Tiny brush.
By the way, on a serious note, Boba Fett's armor looks absolutely freaking, freaking amazing.
Yeah,
and I do mean freaking
back as well.
It's beautiful.
It's nice because he's got it back after 5-6 years of not having it, and he's a bit proud of it. So he's given it a paint job. I think it's great.
I like the fact he's still wearing the kilt as well.
Yeah, showing his Scottish ancestry there.
Yes,
Bobby
McFett.
Bobby McFett.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel stressed out this week because I've actually downloaded this episode and I'm watching it.
Yeah, you've got a secret about that, don't you?
Aye.
A bit behind
last episode.
When you're streaming, you were like,
I know.
I love that internal as
I
well.
love this.
The Boba
I
Fett,
love that.
the Slave One ship.
Mm-hmm. First time we've seen that, we've witnessed it from the inside.
The workings of it, how it all works, because it didn't really make sense.
Yeah.
The way it flew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I like the way it's just like we're needing help. They've got his kids, and that seems to be the trigger for. All right, we'll forget what happened in the past. We're going to help you.
I know, because I thought that was going to be they would be after him as well. Like Superman 2. The gang, General Zod and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And Nom.
I thought it might have turned into a bit of that.
Still not on first name terms.
I just want to say Zod, Nom, and Ursula.
That was it.
Oh, the baddies from. Is that the same model of the one that they raided in the 4th episode?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I thought that as well, because when he brought up that kind of 3D schematic, I was like, is that what what was it in that episode?
I can't remember either.
What one?
They've all those one names. It's been the something.
The Siege.
Oh, the Siege. Yeah,
that's right.
The Siege. Yeah.
Look at this, man. It's just.
I know.
It's just amazing.
I try to stop myself every week.
By the way, I think Boba Fett's armor looks stunning against that backdrop of all the kind of the jungle. It just looks amazing.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm just going to quickly say I briefly alluded to the episode that we done the other night, something about this, and I had lots to talk about it. I've watched this a couple of times now, and the first time I watched it, I did not like it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, I didn't like it the first time I watched it, and the second time I watched it, I thought this might be my favorite episode, and I just made a complete switch. I read a little bit about it, and we'll go into it later on. But I think the first time I didn't like it, and when Jody, you put a message up in the group saying, "Oh, great episode, not my favorite," and I was like, "That's code for it's a little bit rubbish." Because on first time, I don't know if it wasn't for you maybe, but I read that from your message. But I just think it's probably my favorite episode now. Bizarre. And it's him that done it. It's Bill Burr that.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah,
I think
up to now,
show, this episode for me.
Up to now, every episode for me, I was like, "This is my favourite." Until this one. But it's not that it's not that I didn't like it though. And I think it is a grower. This one, I've watched it twice. Well, it's my third time now.
So what do they call this vehicle? It was, they have the AT-AT, or the ATST. This is
This is like a transporter of some sort.
No, it's called an armored transport something.
Mm-hmm.
So see this bit here, where she jumps in the back. That's like total Return of the Jedi, like when the Ewoks go into the ATST and just
it is,
and hijack the ATST.
There's a bit where in Return of the Jedi where the stormtroopers get their heads clonked together. Is it Jake? Does it?
By the way, he's like his gloves are wet.
His gloves are wet.
Because that's actually what would happen. It smells.
I know. And the boots, you gotta get the boots on.
He's so funny.
I like the fact he takes the piss out of Mando.
Oh yeah, please.
Oh, his best car.
It's good that he trusts them,
Yes, yes.
You feel trust in. I mean, it's that armor shows how much he trusts her.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving it with her. He's just a total banter merchant, though, in this, isn't he?
Yeah.
But it's really cool. I like it.
Totally.
And Mando's not having any of it at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because you're kind of rooting for the stormtroopers in this episode as well.
I know, it is weird. It is weird. Heidi, do you want to say hello? Quick, we're live, so just say hello.
Hi, I'm back featuring one of my dad's videos.
Right, away
Heidi.
Go on. She's hanging about there.
Is she?
Aye.
She's wanting to be on the old YouTubes.
Yes, she is.
I think her and Danny are wanting to get a wee show going.
I think so. By the way, the whole kind of Fennec Cara Dune sniper team ups is brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love all those moments because they're quite Star Wars, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
The AT-ATs, at the beginning and Hoth, and the Luke and Tatooine with his binocular. That's what they called him.
Bill Burr's amazing at this.
He's so good.
It's only upon the second watch that I just thought, he makes this the best episode for me.
He's such a fit.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good fit.
It brings a realism to it.
It really does. Yeah, the whole banter thing where he's just talking away about it's going to come up, but we're talking about the Imperials and what does it matter in the grand scheme of things? And it's this massive big tirade. It's almost like Mayfield working on his stand-up.
Yeah. So
he brings the everyman thing to it as well.
Aye, yeah, we are him because he calls it out for what it is.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
He even pulls the. He even reaches up. He doesn't press a button. It's just that crap. He just.
Convoy.
I don't know if you see this right. There's a scene coming up where they come out of this little village, and in the distance you can see one of the other transports just go around the corner, and it's blink and you'll miss it, and it's just such a nice little touch.
I like this thing he says here.
Yeah, this bit here.
It's all the same.
Nothing changes. They don't care.
Mm.
So true.
Yeah.
Do you see
just the top there on the horizon.
So cool, man. Yeah.
Oh, so I missed that.
And they didn't have to do it.
Really
what was
nice.
that?
It's the front juggernaut turns to the right, just on the horizon.
Yeah.
Oh. That's great. This. So true.
I know. He's just brilliant, man. He's just brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
We're nothing alike.
Yeah, but he still won't. Bill Burr won't have that.
Yeah,
he still comes back at him.
and this comes back as well. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is great. This is kind of almost breaking the fourth wall. This,
It
but
is. It
It
is.
is. It totally is. It really is.
it's like the
Great
old nod to
conversation.
the audience, going like,
Really good.
Yeah, he gets the final word in that.
It's one of the most interesting conversations in Star Wars ever.
Mhm.
Maybe.
I like the conversations Taika Waititi has with his troopers, but they're more comical. Whereas this has a lot of meaning behind it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he's cacking it now.
Wait.
yeah.
Pirates are never far away, are they?
I know.
Yeah. It's probably not pirates though. It's probably insurgents. Because he says earlier on about we're invaders in their land. So I wonder if it's because
maybe
they're just.
I was just saying pirates because they're in a skiff and they look like
it does
the
actually
Jabba's
say pirates.
Speaking alien language, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Somalia or something. Well, he says pirates as well.
I know. I think if they said insurgents, it might just be a bit too close to the bone.
Yeah.
Because he's the everyman, he can say that stuff, and we realize how dangerous it is to shoot
exactly
next to the Rhydonium.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The old thermal detonator.
Jeez, man.
I know the old thermal detonator.
This is almost like a computer game, which some people could say is an insult, but I don't think it is an insult. Because computer games came from movies, so it's just some art reflecting back in art, isn't it?
Yeah.
So those trooper helmets were in Rogue One, weren't they?
Yeah, they were sand troopers, I think.
Or the sea troopers.
Yeah.
Were the sea ones?
The sea troopers.
No, were they not riding through the town?
Oh, were they?
On the sort of kind of tank thing, and the guy was like sitting up. The gunner guy was sitting up with.
I can't remember.
One of those helmets.
Oh, he's just ran over him.
Oh, it's terrible.
And he's like trying to look over the dash.
I love that he tries to block himself because he thinks he's wearing Beskar still, and of course it's just that plastic steel crap, and it just shatters.
I like this.
It's quite a kind of Spielbergy Raiders bit again, isn't it? This scene, and as an action scene, really cool action scene actually.
Yeah,
I love the way they're just never ending. There's hundreds of them.
I know. I like the way when he told him to speed up, like Mando had to kind of struggle to get his balance again.
See if you only had one. See how that skiff had only one jet at the back. Surely it would just go round and round in circles.
No, that's what the big kind of paddles are for.
Is there a fin? Is there a fin? Ah, right, okay. So of course, James. Yes.
Okay. I worked at a skiff workshop in Irvine a few years back.
Is that the one just in from the Magnum Centre?
Yeah. It is. It is actually. That's exactly. But
yeah, it's just right on
the Magnum's gone, Sloan. What a time to break this to you, but the Magnum's gone. Sorry.
It's been a while.
You used to love that place.
Are there 3 waves of pirates?
I went to ice skate there.
They really want to blow up this Rhydonium, didn't they?
They really
didn't.
Heavily into blowing it up.
Yeah, it's the same one they keep trying to blow up as well.
I know.
So that Rhydonium, that Rhydonium stuff, that's just their ammunition, is it?
No, I think it powers Star Destroyers.
Oh, right, it's fuel.
Sorry, I think it powers Star Destroyers. It powers Star Destroyers. Oh, look.
more.
That is a bit computer gamey, which I love.
Yeah.
Right, you do this one, now you do these two, now you do these three, now you do them all.
That's a Indiana Jones defeat thing as well. It was that kind of back in the elbow.
Rusty Bridge.
Yeah.
So this is the same director as The Prisoner from season 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when would you ever go, yeah, yippee, TIE Fighters?
Never.
Right
now, this is the one and only time.
Yay.
But even the music's rousing.
I know.
It's giving you that cue that everything's good.
There's
see
see
those guys there.
You see the flip side.
Ones?
Mm-hmm.
The sandy colored
flip
ones.
Side of things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mando's had a hard time.
Yeah.
I know.
Look at that.
Yay,
We're all
yippee.
happy.
Well done, guys. I thought stormtroopers weren't allowed to take their helmets off, though, unless they were, told it was okay.
I don't know. He's a
Remember
pilot.
in Force Awakens?
Yeah, FN something. Why'd you take your helmet off?
Yeah, it never gave you authorization to take your helmet off.
I don't know if you noticed when that transport pulled into that hangar, it actually pulled into the hangar. I mean, that didn't look like an effect. That looked like a practical effect as opposed to a CG effect. I'm not sure if it was, but it felt like it.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. This is very hard to tell what's. I mean, this must all be fake.
Yeah.
Like the room, or is it?
I don't think the room is fake. That's just a lot of nicely painted MDF.
Mm.
Well, yeah, this looks like a set, doesn't it?
Yeah. I can't believe they pulled it off.
See this? See this? This is just amazing. This for me is one of my favourite scenes in the season.
Oh. This is when I changed watching it the second time.
This whole bit is great.
So what's this guy's name? Is it? I'm sure I read it during the week. Richard Brake. Is that the officer? Actor? The actor.
Oh, is it?
His name? Yeah, he's a proper a character actor. He's Welsh, but he's lived in America all his life.
All right. Okay.
And if horror movies and stuff.
Yeah. He plays a brilliant part, man, because you just want him dead.
It's what he says. It just makes their blood boil.
Mm.
I think the
how he's going to get out of this? Because how's he going to get it without?
I think when he's saying you need to scan your face for all of that, the anticipation here is like, well,
he just goes over sheepishly. It's really well done.
I don't know about you, but I don't think I've ever looked at MD's face so much.
I know.
On a TV show when he took his mask off, because even though I've seen him, I know what he looks like. I'm just like, it's Mando. His mask off. No helmet.
This bit is so tense.
Yeah,
I really liked it, and you could pick flaws in this scene, but it's just there's no point because it's just too brilliant.
I like this when they interact. It actually reminds me of almost like a Quentin Tarantino
Yeah,
scenes.
Inglourious Bastards.
You know, it could be Inglourious Bastards, you know, but Star Wars.
See, when he said that, I immediately thought he meant TK number.
What rank is he?
There's a few
Oh, him?
off
I don't know.
the top of your head, Sloan. There's a few moments in this as well that are really funny.
Because I think that Mayfeld says he's Colonel.
TK593.
See, there's a few really good comedic moments in this bit.
I know.
This bit.
He looks so uncomfortable, doesn't he?
What's your name, officer?
TPS reports. Fantastic. TPS reports from the office.
I didn't know.
He's a general.
Nah, nice. We've seen this scene in so many films before, yet it just seems so fresh and right in this.
Oh yeah, I love how they're kind of playing with genres almost in the season.
This kind of spy bit, you know, you don't think they would play that much.
Yeah, you know how we always kind of did that at the beginning, saying what do you think the influences of this are, you know? And they're definitely drawn from various different movies. I love these two characters as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Brilliant.
Also, opposite sides of the fence as well. One was an Imperial, one was Rebel.
Yep. I think this whole thing was lost in me the first time I watched it.
The subtlety, or
all the subtlety, yeah.
Just the tension. It's so well done.
Once he starts talking, you're like,
yeah,
you better stop talking.
That's how he justifies it. That's how he sleeps at night. Because he has to make a few hard decisions.
Bob's brilliant in this.
Aye.
He's going to ironically be such a... Oh.
By the way, no.
What?
I'll say at the end.
Okay.
Mayfield just doesn't let things lie.
No.
No, he just doesn't.
I think everything's come back to him now that he's back in an Imperial base. That whole thing is now just a bit too intense for him, and he's like, "Nah, I'm going to say something."
Yeah, aye, that's exactly it.
It's ironic how beloved a character he's going to be in Star Wars now.
Yeah. Does he have his own figure?
He will.
3/4 inch figure.
He will do now.
That would be fantastic. Bill Burr is a Star Wars
definitely going to have his own figure.
You'll have a few. You'll have it in this uniform and his last one, the prisoner.
Yeah, with the robot gun.
Yeah.
Look, man, he's like totally suffering, bringing back all those memories.
And that's a great line as well. Everybody thinks they want freedom, but what they actually want is order. Because I think somebody was pointing out that if you give someone like a weapon or something to solve something, then they'll choose that. Whereas if you get a court system,
I love this guy.
They'll be like, I'll stop talking of the action.
That wee guy just wanted his lunch. Got his beans and toast.
That moment though when he's talking and he's just like, I've heard enough, man.
How did it go?
Cheerio. Like that. Exact same noise.
It is. It's a shore trooper.
Shore trooper.
I think I said sand trooper earlier on, but yeah.
The shore trooper for show.
Yeah.
Trooper.
All right, you
All
get
works.
things. That's good.
They like a fallen trooper.
Do you know what that is?
In this,
do you know that noise when somebody falls down somewhere and there's that? There's a noise. There's a name for that.
The Wilhelm scream.
Wilhelm scream.
You guys know it. Why am I telling you? Teaching your granny to suck eggs, you two.
I think the first time you hear it is when Luke and Leia just before they swing across.
Here's another interesting thing.
They have it in all the Indiana Jones movies and all that.
They used to use the Wilhelm scream, but now they use an ILM version of the Wilhelm scream, so it's not the Wilhelm scream, it's the ILM scream.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
there you go.
Here comes Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Holy smoke, look, in that armor.
So good, man. So good.
Oh, we've got Slave One. Oh, I can't
So
hack
good.
it. They're going to escape.
So good.
Oh, man. He's suffering, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got a proper vendetta. I've had enough of this.
Oh, yeah.
Properly do something to make me feel good.
It's a good shot, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I probably could have made that shot, to be fair.
And that's why
probably could, James, yeah.
And that's why the Pirates kept wanting that last one.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All your training you had back
in Irvine.
When you were working at which is right beside the Cycler Rifle Factory.
Yeah.
It was.
There's one down in Dumfries, actually.
This bit.
Oh man, this is the best bit. This makes me like Attack of the Clones quite a lot.
Yes, please.
As soon as I saw the door opening,
do it. This sound is. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's brilliant.
Amazing.
Those guys are like that. He's pretty bad.
That'll teach them.
It's got a bit of a predatory feel, you know, the whole jungle thing.
You like a bit of that?
Back to the scrap heap in more ways than one. That's what he's thinking.
I don't quite get it why they just did that though. Why not just
let him go? They know where he is.
Or take him somewhere, or just let him walk into the bloody.
I think they know. Oh right, okay. He's being dropped off at somewhere civilized.
Yeah, why did they do that?
I think that might be alluding to when they were driving through the village.
I think he thinks they're going to kill him here.
Mm. I don't.
No, they definitely do.
You think he thinks they're going to kill him?
I think initially he thinks that is. I think he thinks they're going to do that.
Because even then, he's like, am I okay about walking away?
Because he's doing that protective hand thing.
Mm-hmm. He's walking back to that wee village.
He is.
Do you think he's going to live his life in a wee quiet, and he'll be the protector there or whatever?
Yeah.
Maybe.
The Empire don't have time to come back to that wee base.
No.
It's wrecked.
Oh,
It's gone.
It's the dregs. It's the remnants, as he said it.
See you, Slave One,
okay.
in the next
Maybe.
episode.
Now he's got his
God. It's a bit
There you go.
Millennium Falconish, that, isn't it?
It is.
This is good.
There's your wee pal, Sloan.
Yeah, the sub lieutenant.
Wee
Quite like her.
YTS worker.
TS worker.
Remember, Gideon said that to him. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, almost paraphrasing.
He's angry.
Oh, aye.
Oh man, I love it. Oh, very
Rick
good.
Famuyiwa.
He's one to watch, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew his stuff before this.
What is this stuff?
Very good. That's what I mean.
Mm.
Well, he did the prisoner one. I don't know what he did before.
All right, I know. Aye.
I'm not sure what his movies were like before. But yeah, fantastic.
Well, he
I
likes
love
Bill
these
Burr.
drawings as well.
That's the.
So
like,
what do we think?
Grisor,
So what do we think? Predictions for the final episode? Do we think we're going to get 45 minutes, 50 minutes?
I think you'll get an hour.
Here's my prediction for the final episode. The last
here we
shot
go.
of the final episode will be a lightsaber going in the darkness,
Oh.
and the color will be purple. That's my
Mace
prediction.
Windu? Oh, I hope it's not Mace Windu.
But you hope it's Jar Jar Binks?
I think he was just as rubbish as Jar Jar Binks. I said that in the last show, I think. Honestly.
No,
Rubbish character.
I said I would pick this up for you.
Jody has been
I
removed
know,
from the stream.
but I totally believe that, though.
Do you think that Jody
See, we
needs
need-
to be told? Leave a comment below.
Leave your comment below.
Mace
Do you
Windu's
think I should be
garbage.
publicly shamed?
Do you think Jody should be publicly flogged for his opinions
Shame.
on Mace Windu? Shame.
So what else do you think then? What other, to change the subject, what other predictions do you think?
Well, I predict
Do we think we'll
Grogu will be back.
see a Jedi, or do you think it'll just be right at the end?
I don't know. They're going to leave us with
Grogu
something that's
will be
going to...
saved.
Grogu's going to be back with his dad.
I don't know if
I
they
think
will.
they
I think they might drag that into the next
On
season.
to the next season.
I don't think they will.
Mm-hmm.
I think there'll be other
Do you
stuff
think
there.
Thrawn will appear?
No. I think because that's going to be Ahsoka's bag. That's too
Do you
much.
think they might set Thrawn up in this last
Maybe.
episode?
Here's
for
what I
Ahsoka?
predict. Here is what I predict. They'll kill Bill Burr. They'll kill Mayfield.
What do you think?
I think he'll come back Han Solo style somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I might be wrong,
He's
actually.
not
I'm
got
saying it
shipped,
out loud.
Yeah.
No. They don't really need him, do they?
Cara Dune.
Oh, that's all right. Somebody
Somebody
will buy the
said somebody said it would be the Mando that dies, and Boba will take over the rest of the seasons.
No.
I don't know. At this point, I think I prefer. I don't know. I think we should just...
No, come on.
Sorry.
Listen up, Mace Windu hater. Your purchase of Star Wars opinions is going.
I can't be the only one that hates him. I think he's pointless.
You're going
I know,
down
right?
Rubbish
fast
in a
in
fight.
an Ventador class starship in Coruscant. That bit.
It
No.
was
Okay.
rubbish in a lightsaber fight as well.
He took out Jango Fett,
I know.
Aye,
which would make
clumsily.
it a nice little kind of thing with Boba.
Mhm.
Because he'd be like, I thought you were dead. And then he could maybe do the whole, I have waited a long time for me to say this to you, but you killed my father. Prepare to die.
The six-fingered man.
Yeah. Mace Windu. I mean, is there not a comic book where he doesn't die?
If there is, I don't
Probably.
know about it.
Hmm.
I've never seen any kind of post.
I don't think bring him back.
Mace Windu. I used to want. Listen, I like him as a character, but I just don't see the point of bringing him back. I don't think he'd come back. I don't.
I don't think he added anything to the original, and I don't think he'd add anything if they brought him back.
So, who's the Jedi at the Henge that appeared in Grogu's vision? Then
no one. There was no Jedi.
I showed you clearly evidence.
No, that's not clearly.
This is like
that's called.
It's like Faces in Mars. You were showing us.
I know it's called HD green. That's all that was.
It's not HD green.
It is.
I know lumps when I see them, and those are lumps.
Theories.
It's not a conspiracy.
No. As subtle as they will go is seeing that transport head round the corner for a couple of seconds, and that was visible. What you're talking about, Sloan, is
that was
just
as visible.
No, it wasn't.
It was. I'm telling you. You blow it up 400%, and you'll see it clear as day.
And you've just
clear as
your point.
My face. Woo. So what were you going to say when they were all like tensioned up around?
What I was going to say was I hope Bill Burr. I hope Mayfield doesn't die. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
But if I said it at that point, then anyone who was watching it for the first time, let's face it, probably wouldn't know at that point. Well, he's obviously going to live in this episode. But
I really remember he really did bring that whole we were talking about. He brings that kind of that realism to it. He's just talking like everyday stuff that you would in the Empire. I mean, that's what people talk about.
Yes, we like that.
Brexit and coronavirus and all those kind of things, because that's what's happening just now, and he's talking about the thing that's actually happening just now. It's good.
Yep. So what was your turning point then, James? When you were
the scene?
You said you had a lot to say.
Well, I think the main things I had to say was I didn't like it at all the first time I watched it. I was just like, or am I feeling that I don't like it because every other episode is absolutely amazing? Or am I looking for like some major callback to the films in every episode? That features here, or he's from the films, or they've discussed this. Am I looking for the fanboy moment? Because I think the main thing that made me like it wasn't a fanboy thing. It was just Mayfield's character talking the way he did. And I missed it. I usually watch it. I end up watching it early on a Saturday morning. I'm probably quite tired. It's probably like 4 or 5 o'clock, and I can't get back to sleep, knowing that it's actually there and I've not seen it. So I end up watching it and then not fully appreciating it. And I think there's so much brilliant subtlety to that episode that I missed it the first time. And I agreed with you when you said, "Oh, not my favorite episode," but I thought you kind of meant, well, it wasn't that great compared to the rest. But I think
I didn't. No.
Obviously,
I didn't. I just meant that it was the first one that I didn't think, well, that's my favourite episode, because every single one I've seen so far in this season, I think I've thought that. Especially toward the end,
It contains some of my favourite scenes from the season, though, so far.
Yeah. Best dialogue, hands down, as well.
The whole, doesn't matter if you're from Alderaan or Mandalore, you believe in one thing. The Empire part of it, the whole bit where he's just driving his truck, I just thought it was good. I thought it was great. And then the bit at the end, he means more to me than you will ever know. It's like, like he's had enough. He's like, I'm done. I'm getting him back.
And there was none of this
we said before.
There was none of that
of
guy.
him.
None of them in this episode.
No
I think a lot of people. Bryce Dallas Howard was talking about it. In fact, it's on the BBC website. Bryce Dallas Howard was talking about it, saying that you've got to tell the kids that are watching this that Grogu's okay until he's not okay, obviously. But you gotta make sure that he's okay, because apparently her kids were like, "Oh, what's happening to the baby? What's happening to the baby?"
You're right, actually, because the last time we saw him, he was getting taken away, and we never saw him at all in this one. So you're like, no, is he?
which maybe leads to people's
Which-
unease in this episode as well. That whole thing,
Well,
the bit of the table, what's happening with Grogu, all of these things are going through your head in this episode. Oh my God, the Mandalorian's taking off his helmet, all those kind of things.
Mhm.
And that it is a very uneasy episode in that respect. It's not, doesn't deal with dark matter, but it's that kind of something's
yeah, the
not
fact you
right.
see him again without his helmet on.
Yeah.
Which
Because it was
is
the first thing that Anne-Marie said when the episode ended
amazing.
last Friday was, where was the wee fella? It's like, well, he's not in this one.
Well,
Yeah.
Jody, when I spoke to you on Saturday night and I said Grogu wasn't in it, you were like, oh, that's right. So you didn't necessarily
Didn't miss
miss
him.
him.
No, I didn't. No.
It's called the Mandalorian. It's not called Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. Yeah, you said that to me, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't even noticed. Particularly, I don't watch it for the baby. I watch it for the other stuff.
When I watch it, I would watch the episode first by myself, and then I watch it with the kids. And whether the child is in it or not, no, I do care. In fact, I care a lot. I don't know why I was going to go down there, but I care a whole lot more when I watch it with the kids, and the child is in it. Because if it was all episodes like this, it would only appeal to me. They would be like, they know right now. I mean, we watched it on Sunday, but they were all gripped because we all knew the stakes were high. Because we all want Grogu back.
That's what you want.
And I think that really helped him not being in the episode. Because if you saw the episode and you saw he was relatively okay, you would the tension that they'd built up through that episode wouldn't have been as great.
Aye. I mean,
The stakes are very high now.
They are. The kids were saying, "Dad, where's Grogu? Where's Grogu?" Halfway through the episode, and I was just like, "I'm not telling you." And Jillian was like, "Where's Baby Yoda?" Because she even watched it. She doesn't ever. She hardly ever watched it, but she watched that episode and just was like, "This is actually really good," and I wish I watched it from the beginning.
Yeah,
I got
it is such a fantastic show and such a treat to see the universe of Star Wars getting expanded, and I really hope that they do the exact same treatment for, they spend as much love and attention to detail as they do on the Rangers, whatever you want to call it, Huns of the New Republic.
The Glasgow Rangers of the Irish Republic.
The Glasgow Rangers of the Irish Republic. Of the New Republic, Andor and Ahsoka as well. I mean, it feels like they've got the Ahsoka character down. I liked it. I know there was several people who were like, "Dear sir or madam, how dare you? She looks completely fake. She's not my Ahsoka."
See the Andor stuff.
Yes.
We saw some back in the behind the scenes things.
Yeah.
There's not the same crew that are doing that. It's the movie crew that are doing that one.
Looks like
It's the special effects people guy.
Oh, it's the main ILM guys.
The English chap with the grey hair that does the special effects and the creatures.
I seen the interview with him.
3 movies. Can't remember his name, but yeah. So he's on that show. I don't think he's on the Mando show, is he? Or is he an overall guy doing?
I think that the Mando show is mostly CGI guys, because the guy that co-wrote Photoshop, he's on the show. And John Knoll, he's on the show, and he's like a huge big VFX guy. He started off as like traditional.
But Mando's very much practical stuff.
Yeah, to a point though. I mean, it's only the 2 feet between you and the volume.
I know they're using elements of digital stuff, but mostly it's practical.
If you go back to,
they're using digital added in, but
if you go back to the third episode, the second episode, what was the one where they first met the frog lady? I think it was the second episode where they went to that kind of fishing village. All that stuff was, well, most of it was practical, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most of
True,
it's practical. But I just wonder what the difference is going to be with the production of, say, Andor compared to Mando. I love the. Do you know what? I love the fact that everything's going to fit into the whole show. Ando for show.
Yeah.
Ashoka for show.
Lando for show.
Lando for show.
Yeah.
It all fits.
Just wait till the Lando. I kind of want it to be the Billy D. Williams panel buddy guy, and then it cuts to Donald Glover.
Danny Minogue.
Danny Minogue. Cuts to Danny Minogue.
Me too.
As Lando Calrissian. Because it'd be nice. It'd be a nice kind of little bookend thing. So, I mean, maybe that'll happen.
No, that'd be nice. That would be nice.
He's sitting there in his office in Bespin
Aye.
with his ice cream maker.
I'm not excited for the Cassian Andor thing.
You're not?
No,
I am.
I'm not.
I am.
No. And I bet it'll be good. I bet it'll be good, but I'm just now not excited.
I think it might be quite dark.
So why are you not excited for it?
Just part of me thinks his cat. I thought his character was all right in Rogue One, and he was an essential character, but I just wasn't that into him. And when they said we're going to take this character and do a TV show about him, I'm like, he's like fairly obscure, but
he's not very likable. But the problem is though, who do you go for? Do you go for Jyn Erso? Because she hasn't had a good history. Like her past is just been on a farm, and so you can't really use her.
Who's Forrest Whitaker's character?
Oh yeah, exactly. Because he was in.
That's an interesting story. I mean, if it features him, because he's like the proper. I mean, I guess he's Cassian Andor's boss. Really, he's like the
kind of Saw Gerrera. That's his name.
Saw Gerrera, yeah.
Because he was
a TV
in
show about Saw Gerrera with Forrest Whitaker would be like, aye, all right.
Yeah,
I'd be excited, and I'm not saying Andor's going to be peak. It'll be probably amazing, especially if it's anything. If they treat the TV show like anything.
Maybe they're bringing Saw Gerrera back though.
I know now. Now you say it out loud. Yeah, I hope so. Because I thought he was like, what happened to him? What made him who he was?
What will you become?
It's like, it's the opposite of Darth Vader.
Yeah,
Darth Vader.
He's got that kind of Dennis Hopper and Blue Velvet type thing going on. So the thing is his oxygen, not because that was the nice thing as well, was the fake in Rogue One as well, where he first appears. You don't see him, you hear him, and you hear, and you're like, Darth Vader, and it's like, nope,
gotcha,
not Darth Vader. It's Saw Gerrera. Shall we do the
meme off?
Meme Sloan.
Aye, let's do that.
Do you know where memes come from?
No.
What do memes stand for?
It's like genes.
Is it an abbreviation? Or is it an acronym?
It was Richard Dawkins that came up with them. The blind watchmaker guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him that created them. Pretty sure it was that guy. The word meme is itself a neologism coined by Richard Dawkins originally from his 1976 book, The Selfish Gene.
Oh.
So
Richard Dawkins is the atheist guy.
He's one of them, yeah. Not Christopher Hitchens, but yeah, same guy. The blind watchmaker guy.
Don't know that book, but
He believes in evolution.
I watch-
He's an evolutionist.
I watch Christopher Hitchens, and I like him. And I prefer Hitchens than I do Dawkins, I must admit.
Dawkins is a bit dry.
He's a
I feel-
bit
I feel-
closed off.
I feel like we're talking about
Completely
pints.
closed off.
Have you ever had Hitchens? Oh, it's nice.
A
It's got a
pint-
kind
oh,
of
I love
fruity
it.
flavour.
I love
Have you
a
ever
pint
tried
of
Dawkins?
Hitchens.
No, it's too dry. Anyway, here's the
Cider.
first.
Anyway, memes.
Talk us through this one. This is one of yours, Jody.
Yeah, well, this one, I know there's
Yeah,
no
'cause I didn't
thing,
really-
but it's like
I kind of understand what's going on here. It's not really a meme,
it
though.
says when baby Yoda says he's been sick in his bed in the middle of the night.
Oh,
I don't know if you can you zoom in on his blue stuff?
oh, I know.
Does
Let me
he?
see.
No,
He's
no.
been sick.
Anyway, that's what it's saying.
Oh, that just
Or
don't
peed the-
show anymore,
or
'cause
peed
that's
the
just
bed.
one it. That's just
Or he's
one
peed
hour
the
meme.
bed.
That's just one hour meme off.
Brilliant.
Sick.
Oh, that's it. That's the show.
Middle of the
folks.
night.
It's brilliant. Oh, Jody, that's.
Oh dear God, that was good.
He swore there. That is freaking brilliant.
Alright. Well, that
Just beat the beds. Oh dear, I love it.
fantastic.
Because when you
Alright.
put that up in the group chat, I was like, "That's
was like,
rubbish."
I don't understand
Jody's
that at all.
obviously missed the point.
I know.
I
Because
thought
I knew
this
you'd
is
have
too
to
meta.
explain it.
That's,
I knew you'd have
that
to
is-
explain it.
Aye, that is good.
Brilliant. I'm
That's
actually
so good.
crying laughing here.
Aye, that is good.
Oh, all right, next one.
Aye,
This is an obvious. This is the usual one you see, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You know, all the cute guys, and then you're
Yeah.
like, hey,
I don't like here. I know. Here. I thought we were going to save Star Wars.
I just think it's
No,
funny.
yeah.
The fact is that it's from all. It's from the entire trilogy.
so it is
Sequel
actually,
trilogy.
You get BB-8, who was in Force Awakens.
Yeah.
The Porgs, who was in Jodie's favorite movie of all time ever, and Dio, who was a hard rocking band in the 80s.
That's right.
I like that. Still not beaten. I think number one. Well,
Oh, number
number one
first
just now
one.
is I've just been sick. That
Yes,
or I've just peed the bed. That's going to be hard to beat.
it is. Especially when I can't move to the next one because I've not zoomed out far enough. Thanks, Microsoft.
That's my
Oh
one.
yeah.
This is too soon, to be
Yeah.
honest. It was a bit of a lump in my throat when the Razor Crest went down because I think was it the previous Mandalorian watch along? I'd said how much this is like my second favorite starship,
Uh-huh.
and it was the next episode. Son of a!
I know.
My
I
first
thought-
favorite starship is Firefly,
I knew that.
and it get destroyed as well.
Spoilers.
Not a Star Wars spaceship.
If you haven't seen it, It's like
So I
Star Wars.
thought, oh, Tobey Maguire crying over Uncle Ben. I still miss the Razor Crest. That's probably going to win this, but it's nowhere near the levels of.
I've been
just been sick.
I peed the bed. I've been sick.
Nowhere near it.
Do you know, it would have been better if it that blue biscuit stuff. You
Aye.
know,
It would have been, yeah.
down his.
Uh-huh. I've just
That'd
been
have been.
Oh dear.
Mommy,
I
Daddy.
I like this, Sloan. This is your
This is mine,
Your-
yeah.
your
This is mine.
contribution.
8
I
a.m.
liked-
work days.
Yeah.
I know.
I think
So-
the 8 a.m. in Disney days is trying too hard though.
Yeah, it needs to be 6. But it's I love the fact he's got his wee Disney Parks bag and his pretzel and he's got his wee button on as well and his collar and his little magic
He's got a
ears.
pretzel. I wondered what that was. Mhm.
But it's the hand through the bag. Because the amount of times you see people walking through Disney and they've got the hand through them.
Sloan,
It's the
stop
level
it.
of detail.
Ugh.
You know when you're going through Galaxy's
Is
Edge?
that weight
Uh-huh.
weightlifting for geeks? Sloan.
What?
Weightlifting for geeks. You've got the arm through the bag. It's really heavy.
Yeah.
You've got a pretzel, so you need to lift the
That's right,
pretzel up to your face
Well,
to eat
not
it.
for me, because I don't tend to have the pretzels, but I do have a Mickey Premium bar, so I would have.
So you're doing some reps there.
I tell you what's really nice is Ronto Roasters, in Galaxy's Edge, because it's a pork sausage inside a wrap with some coleslaw and what was the other thing as well? Oh, and a scrambled egg. It's delicious. It's really nice.
When's the hotel opening up, Sloan?
Next year, I think.
Mhm.
I think.
That don't you? I don't they just give like a Jedi robe? Don't they just? It's meant to be fully immersive, isn't it?
You can buy a Jedi robe online.
Yeah.
It's like $70 or something.
I've got one.
Why are you not wearing it?
Jody, that's a bathrobe.
I've got one.
Have you?
Well,
Why are you not
why
wearing
am I
it?
not wearing it?
Yeah.
Why?
Why
I
you
just
not
wear
wearing
that all the time.
I've been doing it at the
It's nice,
checkout where they say
Quite-
that'll be
quite-
$27.50. You go,
It's quite long though.
is it?
Aye.
Just as long as you hide your lightsaber. Right.
Indeed.
The Darth Grogu,
What did you give me?
everything. He's gonna be Boba balls.
Whose was this?
Jody's, I think.
Mine.
That's good, but
It's not as good as your first one.
no, nowhere near it.
No,
Well, but I did
It's funny
like it.
because you were so confused with the first one as well.
I know.
I know. I like this one.
Like this
I think
one,
it's
clever.
I think that was me as well.
That you as well.
Not that I made these, by the way. I never made these. I
No,
don't
no,
I
make
you
didn't,
chose
I
them.
didn't make the Disney Park ones either.
We downloaded them and thought we'd get through some funny memes.
Yeah. It's good.
Mando memes.
That's my one.
That was your
I
one.
like-
I think that's up there actually.
Stairs
I
in
think that's up there.
Mandalorian.
I know.
Because you see some of the subtitles and it is like that.
I know. I would watch
That's
those.
funny.
I was.
I do like that.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, that's good. That's good.
The other one I like is the Daddy shooting Jawas, and it's Baby Yoda in the pram, and he's going, "Ha ha! Die, scum, die!"
Because that's actually probably what you would be thinking.
That was good.
So I think if we were gonna vote best meme there, my vote's with I've just been sick.
Yeah, I've just been sick. Yeah,
Without a doubt, hands down.
it would definitely been better with the blue stuff down his front. But yeah, that was.
It may have been I've just peed the bed or something.
Yeah,
But
it's
I've
still
just been
it's
sick.
still fun.
I've just been sick is better. I
Yeah.
think that works better. I think Sloan, you could actually
Oh yeah, okay, also. Yeah.
you could actually recreate that and actually insert the words.
Just
Put
put
the blue stuff on.
and I'll
and put
put
the
it
words.
up.
I've
Yeah.
just been sick.
I've just been sick.
That's brilliant. Well done, Jody. We salute you. Well,
Disclaimer: I never created that, but
I know it's okay.
thanks.
We should have another meme off next week.
Should do, yeah, for the final episode. Actually, talking of the final episode is
Maybe we
going to
should
be
make our own. Make our own.
Mm-hmm.
Is the next episode going to be? The final episode is tomorrow,
Mhm.
but that means that next Thursday we would do Mando for show,
Christmas Eve.
but that's Christmas Eve. Should we make it Wednesday?
Yes,
Instead.
I was going to say that to you.
Yeah,
glad you brought that up.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone.
Because so everyone, and just to make sure that you get the time right, because we're changing the time on you, and we do apologize, but we know that other people do want to spend Christmas Eve with their family. So if you want a timely reminder when we show this, we put this video up, subscribe, notification bell, and YouTube will let you know when we are going to go live, which will be next Wednesday, same time. So it'll be the 23rd and not the 24th. Right? He is far too young to be drinking that.
He's 50.
He's 50 years old.
He's older than all of us.
He's
The
50.
same age as Paul Rudd. The oldest
What?
guy here.
Paul Rudd's older than 50.
I think he's wanting to eat my
What do you
phone.
mean he's older than 50?
Paul Rudd's older than 50.
Paul Rudd looks younger than any of us.
Well, there's that. But yeah, it's 51.
It's disgusting. I hate him.
Paul Rudd. All right. Well, thank you all for watching Mando for Show and the after show for show where we discussed our favorite memes. Jody was the winner this week.
Yes, indeed.
Mando, I've been with the Baby Yoda, Grogu. Jeez, I'll get his name right eventually. Grogu saying,
We're not used to it yet.
I know it's true. We're not used to it yet. That I've been up since 6. Anyway, we will catch you all in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.
Thanks.